Hello everyone, welcome. So today we're actually going to be looking at Raphael from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Classic Collection. So last time I looked at Leonardo, so it's Raphael's turn. So let's have a look at Raphael from the Classic Collection. Turtle power! Hello everyone, welcome to CuteanimefiguresTV. I'm your host, Craig, and today we're looking at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Classic Collection. So last time I looked at Leonardo, now I'm looking at Raphael. So let's actually have a look at Raphael in our own video review. Let's have a look. So here we are with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Classic Collection, and here's Raphael. So as you can probably tell, he has the same exact similar box packaging as Leonardo, with Donatello, Michelangelo, Leonardo and Raphael on the front of the packaging there, and yet again with the Turtles logo at the back top there. And these are the original Ninja Turtles from the classic 80s cartoon, 1988. So, as you can probably tell, here's Raphael. Yeah, his style is similar to Leo. They come with these stands. That's pretty much all you get, and also you get Raphael's size. So as you can tell, the packaging, it looks really cool. Collector's quality as well, I should say. I got the logo there and everything else here, and the sewer, city sewer there, which I forgot to probably mention in the last review. And also on the back here you got all the turtles, and these are the only ones that have been released so far. They'll be probably releasing Bebop and Rocksteady, which I'm really excited for. So we got some villains from the old cartoon. Says 34 points of articulation, and also Nickelodeon there. And as you can probably tell, Leonardo, Raphael, Michelangelo and Donatello. I have all of these. I reviewed Leo. Now we're going to look at Raphael. Then we'll have a look at Michelangelo and Donnie in the next two videos. So let's actually get Raphael opened up and out of the packaging, which is pretty similar. I'm just going to open them up like this. Try and get them opened up. Try and not destroy the packaging too much. Okay, there we go. Just pull out that here. Surely everything else will drop out. Standing. Put this over to the side here, out of the way. And what else do we got here? We got a booklet as from the last figure. This is actually showcasing the Nickelodeon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. These are the new CGI cartoon. So I actually do have all four of these. Splinter, Foot Soldier and a Shredder. Don't have an April or Krang or Dog Pound or Fish Face yet, which I'll yet to get. And probably I'll do the reviews for them all once I've gotten every figure on the waves. And also here's the over 40-inch tall Secret Sewer layer playset. Maybe I'll have a look at that, I'm not too sure. probably tell here, got some other things going on here. Got the shell razor. Maybe I will buy that shell razor just with the turtles. And I'll probably skip out on some of these others, probably. I don't know. Depends how well these do in retail. And depends how long the show lasts. Excuse me for a minute. Anyway, bring on to Raphael. He does come with the same exact similar stand as Leonardo, which is pretty nice. Just put that over there. So here's the stand, pretty nicely detailed as a sewer lid. Got the Turtles logo on there, his name Raphael, and on the back there is pretty much the exact same thing as Leo. Here's Raphael in the packaging here. Pretty cool. Got his size and stuff like that, and it's really super articulated as well. And love the face sculpt on this figure. Excuse me for a couple of minutes. I will take him out of the packaging and stuff like that. I'll get all these twist ties sorted out and stuff. Really hate these twist ties. So excuse me for a minute. I'll sort that out in the background here. There's Raphael's sign, by the way. Just gotta do one more. But these are pretty easy on Raph's packaging than it was for Leo, so it's just going out. Sorry for the noise of the tray here. Can I just get him out there and sort everything out? Can I raise my camera down here so we can actually see? Yeah, it's got all the exact same similar articulation as Leo, which I'll show off. And I think some things are actually quite tight on some of these figures. The joints are quite tight. Okay, here we go. So his fingers are individually articulated, pretty cool, and they are pretty tight as well. So that's one thing. And his head's pretty tight. Got a swirl there. And as you can probably tell, he hasn't got like a bandolier across his torso there, like Leo did. He's got the bicep swivel, just like Masters of the Universe classics and DC Universe, and including the Thundercats classics. Just wanted to mention that. It does have these double joints there in the elbow. Pretty cool. The paint apps are pretty decent. So you can probably tell. Really cool. Got double joints and knees. Also a swivel there in the leg. Also it does have the cut half. If I can just show that off here. There we go, it's just tight. It has like cut half thing going there. So you can actually pretty much get him to sit down. Also has a ball joint there in his foot. Actually near his ankle. Individual toe articulation as well. So yeah, it's really posable. It looks pretty cool. Get a good look at his face sculpt. Really nice and decent. See the R there, really cool. As you can probably tell, he's got holes there for his size to go in. So let's actually have a look at Diego's size. I'll just put Raph here. Hopefully he can stand up on his own without falling over. So as you can probably tell, here's the size, and they actually have a red bandage thing going around there. Pretty nice. And they are a decent size as well. And also they do fit in his belt here. I kind of show that off. They do fit in here quite nicely. They don't get in the way of the articulation. That's pretty much one thing. So they kind of are nice and snug there, like they are in the show. So you can actually have them holding them like, well, snug in there. And on the back there'll be a thing for Michelangelo. I'll show that off in Mike's review. Okay, so let's actually get him to hold these in his hands, like he would do. And I'll pull him on his stand. First of all, there's pegs under his feet. You can actually get him to stay on the stand pretty well. Can have him standing like that. I'll just take the one out here. And I'll just demonstrate how you can put them in. Kind of tight there. Try to get them in. And because it's kind of tight, so I can actually have them in there like that. These can actually be very loose, I think, sometimes. The fingers are really tight on this one. And really stiff. Just kind of take him off the stand here for a moment, because his hands are really tight. Not like Leonardo's, they were tight as well, but not as tight as Raphael's. There we go, that's much better. So as you can probably tell, here I'll kind of demonstrating how this works. How he actually holds his size in his hand. Like that. Kinda cool. I'll actually have him on his stand. Get him on the stand here. Gonna straighten that out there. So here is on the stand with both his sides in his hand. Get a closer look at that. If we can. There we go. Also, I think some of you probably be wondering how you can actually get size in his hands like he sometimes have, which I'll pretty show you. If I just zoom out here. I know sometimes he has a size like this in his hands. Kind of like that. Also, if I do the same with this, kind of has a size like this. As you can probably tell. Get a closer look at that. As you can probably tell, he has the size in his hands, like he was just, you know, moving them around. And it kind of works really well. Not like some of the 2007 movie CGI turtles. I don't think you could do that with Raphael from them, which I think these are much better than the CGI ones, the movie figures. And these are really well posable and articulated than those ones. So yeah, you can actually do that, and you can actually have them like that if you want. And that. And also, if you wanted, you could have him like this with a sigh. Kind of have it holding downwards if you want, which is really good. Kind of zoom out here. So yeah, it really works really well if it has a size like that, which is really nice. A nice touch there. Because of the individual finger articulation, that actually works out really well. I'm just going to actually have his hands over the sides here. They are a bit loose, I think. I think that's just the thing with most of them. They're pretty cool. So you could have one side in his hand upwards like that. Like that. And I don't think they'll fall out at all. Or you could have them with both in his hands, like this. Get the grip in there, like so. I think it's really well done on these classic turtles, I should say. The sculpt and everything. And it's really nice that they included a display stand for them. That is a really good thing. So yeah, there's classic Raphael. I'll just show you behind here. So yeah, I love the head sculpt on Raphael. Really cool indeed. The detailing is really fantastic in the belt and everything, in the knee pads as well. And it stands up really well indeed. So I'll jump into my final thoughts for Raphael, and yeah. So let me put everything back in the packaging, in the box, and I'll jump into my final thoughts. And then in a bit we'll have a look at Michelangelo. Unless we'll have a look at him tomorrow. Depends how what time I have the day. Okay, so here I have the packaging here, and yet again it's just going to fall back there. I'm just going to have to hold it up behind him here. Yeah, Classics Raphael is a fantastic figure. Definitely recommend picking him up. You can actually have him holding his size like he sometimes does in the cartoon. That is fantastic, like having his size in between his fingers, like sometimes you'll see him doing when he's twirling them around. And you can actually fit his size in his belt. So they've got some storage for the weapons, which that's I should have mentioned for Leonardo, which I think I did. But overall, I'm really happy that these classic figures are coming out, and hopefully we can see Shredder, April O'Neil, a Splinter perhaps, and many more characters from the show. And yeah, so let's hope this Turtles Classic collection continues, and I would like to see it continue until we've got an entire cast from the early episodes to the later episodes. And that's let's hope we'll see many more fan favourite characters in this series. Until next time, everybody, thanks for watching, and I'll see you very soon. And here's a display video with Raphael on display with Leonardo. Thanks for watching, everybody, and take care. Here we are with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Classic Collection, and here is Raphael on display, right next to Leonardo. I just with the door open here. So as you can probably tell, here is Leonardo on display, and here is Raphael, which has got to display Michelangelo and Donnie in the back there, which look pretty good. So as you can probably tell, they both use the same display stands with the Turtles logo, and they've got their own names on them. So that's pretty cool. So there's Raphael on display, and yeah, definitely recommend picking these up if you're a fan of the Ninja Turtles cartoon, the old 80s cartoon. And yeah, really cool figures. Definitely recommend picking them up while they're around. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you very soon in the next episode. Take care.